them all!
That'll show him. We'll be setting sail again in no
Strong.
time.
We need more.
We're never leaving, are we?
Finally. Damn, that was annoying.
I've done what I can. The White Mantle threat isn't completely contained, but we should be ready to make our move on Cauticus.
Perfect timing. Jenna, that is, Her Majesty, has requested our presence in the throne room. We couldn't have held off the mantle without you. I'm sure the Queen wants to thank you personally for your efforts. Never fails to strike me as strange to see a Char invited to the throne room. I'm glad it's you, though. Go ahead and make your way up to the palace. I'll meet you there.
Alright. We are still not done with the chapters, so we are gonna come back here.
You don't
Captain
scare me.
Thackeray, how are we doing?
The tide has turned, Your Majesty. It's only a mop-up operation now. Thanks in no small part to the commander here. If I could have been out there more.
You served your kingdom well, Logan. That's that.
Your Majesty.
What of the head of this snake?
Running home to die in his den, the slippery serpent. I'd say we should just torch the place and rid ourselves of him. But there are still innocents at the manor. Canuck and a detachment of Shining Blade are there. They're waiting to, well... Canuck wants out of his obligation to me, and I won't stand for Cauticus seeing another sunrise.
I should go then, to ensure justice is served. And just in case.
I agree. And I have someone who could be of great help to that end, Commander.
I can lead you in. I know a way. Some tunnels behind the manor.
The daughter of the villain? I see a few issues with that.
Anise.
But any help is welcome.
He also might be going home to unleash his contingency plan. He's desperate. And trust me, when Cauticus is desperate, he's dangerous.
Well, if anyone would know about that. Logan, take the Seraph and make sure no one slips out the front. We'll remove the disease surgically, following Lady Beetlestone's intimate knowledge of her dear father's secret paths.
We?
Yes, child. I'll see you there and be right by your side, as the commander said, to ensure justice is served and just in case.
Anish, you should stay in Divinity's reach. Demi is a friend. A capable friend, not in need of supervision.
Oh, of course. Whatever the thrones will. Get to it then, everyone. You have a snake to behead.
Logan, a moment before we shove off.
Sure.
Ritlock and I started a new guild. With you up and about again, I was wondering if you'd like to return to the fold, but in Dragon's Watch.
Interesting proposition, Commander, but I think I have other plans. General Soulkeeper came to see me the other day and offered me the position of Pact Marshal. I didn't, well, at first I didn't think it was for me, but my injuries, and today, well, my eyes were open to my role here. Her Majesty has always been the kind of person to do things her own way. It's time I started doing the same.
It's a great honor, and you deserve it. Have you told her yet? I imagine she'll be disappointed.
I think she'll be just fine. Have a safe mission. See you on the other side.
So he's becoming Pact Marshal.
Anything to report? Show these whelps off.
Here we are. There are some hidden tunnels that'll bring us up into the manor.
Yeah, I've actually been this way before. Are you okay?
I thought it might come to this one day, but being here again... Anyway. Up the stairs, to the left. We'll either run into Codicus coming out this way if he's fleeing, or find him in his library if he's making a stand.
Let's take a look. And we haven't really been this way before. This is actually in this part is in the exploration part. Can't remember which one though. One or three. Let's see, where do we need to go? Is it this way? No. It's up here.
Hold up. These certainly weren't installed the last time I was here. Codicus must have upgraded his security. If the information from the Dermond Priory is to be believed, I suggest silently getting by, or picking them off one by one. But maybe the Vigil way is best, just run in sword swinging.
Oh, look.
Psst. Over here.
Countess, what are you doing here?
You know, I gave it some thought and decided that Canuck had let Codicus slip through his fingers before. I couldn't leave it to chance this time.
We should catch up with Canuck and make sure that doesn't happen then. What's his position?
She doesn't know. The Shining Blade lost contact with Canuck and his men hours ago.
Anise, is this true? Why didn't you tell me?
Subterfuge, Commander. I enjoy that Sylvari snark, but our mission is Catechus. We can waste time arguing, or we can go assess the situation.
What about
Canuck is
both?
harmed, I'm holding you responsible.
This mission is bigger than one soldier. Lead the way, Lady Beetlestone.
He is our friend. Come on, open it up.
Quite a few of the dogs in here. Did you have a plan, my
Let's
lady?
do this.
Good plan.
Tybalt once told me, use the terrain to your advantage, especially when the terrain goes boom. These munitions are one of the things I found that made me leave. Who knows what horrors he's amassed since I left.
Oh, that had to hurt. Kill them all.
You
More
must
of
like
them.
pain.
Back in fighting condition.
More of them.
Let's do this.
What?
I'm wounded.
The snipers stay not on us, are they? Don't see them actually standing up there. So it's good for us.
Let's do this.
Oh. Snipers on their way.
Reinforcements requested. Glad you could help. You can't keep a good chart down.
Where to now?
I'm guessing we follow the bodies.
Shining blade, dead. Another shining blade, dead.
Shining blade. Tortured.
Commander, I'm sorry I didn't mention Canuck and his men earlier. I have a million things swirling in my head.
You're on a mission to eliminate your own father. I think it can be forgiven.
It's that, but also, if we come across Valette, please let me try to talk to her. She's my friend and family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
How hopeful the young are. She's beyond your reach, child. She's a traitor and a criminal. She'll get no respite here.
You'll have to go through me.
Shh.
Bring
You
in the
hear
last
that?
one. This man has confessed. He's no longer in need of his tongue.
Here, I can pick the lock.
Well, hurry up then. What are you waiting for? You cannot pick a lock from that distance. She's looking for a purse or something. Come on.
All must confess. Be freed of the burden of your secrets before we free you of your life.
Nice.
But I'll show myself out. Underestimated me.
That field. Canuck!
Hello, Commander. If you'd be so kind as to help me kill the rest of these cretins.
Excellent. More have come to confess. Get them, but save their dying whispers for my ear.
Come on, we need to. There we go. We got a skeleton over here. 2 of them actually. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Now it's just him.
That feels good. Kill them all!
That all of them? Looks clear.
Good to see you, Commander. Hopefully we can finally finish this and I can be out from under that horrible woman's thumb. Oh, hi, Anise. I didn't see you standing completely within my line of sight.
To think I almost missed you.
Have you seen my father? Codicus.
Brutish man with aggressively unsettling facial hair? Yes. He seemed upset that he wasn't on the Crichton throne. To the extent that he was... Is he really your father? I'm so sorry.
What was he doing?
Well, he was consuming bloodstone his lackeys gathered from the explosion. He might be unrecognizable to you, my dear.
I stopped recognizing him as my father long ago. We should move before he turns his scorn towards civilians. He'd rather see Kryta burn than not rule it. You must like pain.
Kill them all!
Whoa, that was something.
Another jade armor.
Kill them all!
For the White Mantle!
Back it.
Oh, didn't.
Endurance drain.
There we go. Now we should be able to do that.
Shard down.
By the 6, who blew this hole in the barn door?
I'm afraid that was me. Thought they'd have fixed that by now.
What have you done?
Yeah, that also happens in the exploration path.
Back in fighting condition.
Workers from Codicus's carnival. Some of them were soldiers who fought with him in Ascalon's war with the Char. I'd overhear them in the tunnels before I left. They're separatists, trying to devise a way to get back the homeland.
You handle these sideshow rejects. I'll let Logan know it's time to start his push.
Alright. Let's do it.
He hasn't eaten for days. First seraph to cross us will be devoured. Don't give me that look. You don't become co-head animal handler for a circus by being a nice guy. What's that, boy? You smell some rotten
No.
collaborators. Show yourself if you dare.
That feels good. Kill them all!
Well, that was something.
That feels good.
There's a lot of HP. There we go. One more.
I've had enough.
Logan's moving. How are we doing?
Thwarted by another locked door. Maybe you'll lend me your foot key again, Commander.
Uh-huh. Right.
Demi can probably handle this with a bit more subtlety.
But the foot key is so satisfying.
I agree, but it's her house, well, sort of her house. The bee house, I don't know. Let's go inside then. White mantle. I don't want to be ambushed. I hate white mantle.
That feels good.
Yeah, now these have gone up quite a lot.
Let's do this.
Kill them all!
There is.
You have to stop. It's over.
Who's this? An imposter of my lost daughter? Imposters all around me. You look like Demi, but you can't be. She's dead. She died the day she betrayed me, just like her backstabbing mother, who I had stabbed in the back.
Father! Murderer!
Oh, where did she? Okay, be careful. Let's see what we are up to. We haven't barely scratched him. I'm almost dead.
Commander, stun him under the chandelier. See if we might enlighten the fine minister.
Please! You have to see it's pointless now. It's done.
Shut up. She's mine. She'd never forsake Daddy.
Anyone else utterly disturbed by that?
Yeah, I am actually. Come on, can I get loose? There we go.
That feels good. Kill them all!
Oh.
Reinforcements requested.
That went fast. But it hasn't reset, so that's good.
But I can fix it. We'll try again. You and your mother. I'll see you both in the mists.
Oh.
We'll be a family again.
Demi! Please, no!
Valette! Stop him!
He skipped. This thing is solid.
It was... He told me Kryder would be... sorry. I'm sorry, Demi.
Don't let him poison any more lives.
Step away from her, traitor. You made this mess. And Codicus is gone.
Countess, what are you... To me.
I never meant... I can get you to him. I'll get you to that monster so you can put him down. So we can put him down.
So you can betray us while we fight? What do I look like?
I just want to balance this ledger. Then I'll gladly accept whatever fate you see fit.
Anise, you said Codicus was our target.
So be it. Logan, you'll stay with her?
Of course. The Seraph are securing the rest of the manor. I'll see if I can get a medic in here.
He's in a subchamber under us. He has stores of bloodstone down there. We have to be careful.
So, oh, okay. We are changing sides very frequently now. Yeah, this isn't...
Are you kidding me? Ego on this man.
This is his inner sanctum. Every time he came back from here, he was slightly more unbalanced.
How do you think the conversation with the sculptor went when he ordered these? I need at least 6 reliefs of my face. No, bigger. Like 8 feet tall. Something that really captures my essence. A catastrophically misguided swagger-sodden plague sore.
You throw away the outside and cook the inside. Then you eat the outside and throw away the inside. What did you eat?
You throw away the outside and cook the inside. You throw away the outside. So you discard the outside and you cook the inside. Then you eat the outside and throw away the inside. It's not a food question, is it? Clam? I mean, you do this, you throw it away. You eat it inside. You don't eat the outside, no. Corn? I think so. Sunflower, mushroom, bread, grapes, a beehive, chicken. No. Why would you discard? I mean, you can discard the inside, but you don't discard the outside. You eat the outside, throw away the inside. Huh. Corn. Sunflower. What reference does the sunflower we have? Corn. You could peel it. Throw it outside, yeah. Cook the inside. Chicken? I mean, I don't know. You throw away the outside and cook the inside. If the outside would be the feathers, yeah. It has multiple layers. Is that what they're referring to? You throw away the feathers, you cook the chicken. Then you eat the meat and you throw away the carcass. I think chicken. Ooh.
I'm half as smart and twice as strong. I've got a kick you won't forget.
It's a bit glitchy in here. He's disappearing. Is it because I'm too high? Camera, maybe. I'm half as smart and twice as strong. I've got a kick you won't forget. Turret doesn't really have any intelligence, so centaur that is a half horse, so yeah, but potentially a hive, possible. A wine? Oh no, a potion, rifle. The only thing in here that has an ounce of chance to possess some intelligence is a centaur.
You did this to me. You ruined everything!
So he's slightly larger and more unhinged than our last encounter.
Gods! A mask of his own face! Canuck, let's end this lunacy.
My pleasure. Given due process by the Crichton throne, you are hereby sentenced to... Oh, forget it. Let's just kill him.
You're coming with me!
His shield is too strong. Face us, you overgrown masked coward! Use the shards. Too much bloodstone magic will overwhelm.
Give the magic-infused psychopath more magic?
Trust me, I've heard some things. The overload doesn't end well for the subject.
You too, Valette. There's no end to today's treachery. Ready
You
for
shot her! Your own daughter!
She left me! Your mother saw to that. That's why I took you. Now
Endurance
everyone
drain.
has to pay. You lose.
Let's go for it. Such a tight space to fight. I'm dying actually.
Reinforcements requested.
Hey, can I have some help? Attaboy. When you can do it, I will. Thank you.
Back in fighting condition.
Oh, careful. Oh damn, the spinning room, give me some. Let me heal.
Back in fighting condition.
Damn it. It's not very good to get down in the middle of the DPS space. Come on. This time I will die for sure. Oh, get me up. You can do it.
Kill them all.
Come on, let's go. We got into 50 at least. Can we get into 40? Got into 40. Low 40? Okay, good.
back in fighting condition.
Don't, I want to use this one first. Okay, get me up. Ah, great. Okay, one more. This is the downside of being a shard. So hard. So huge.
Kill them all!
This will be my pleasure.
You lose.
We have to get out of this twisted place.
Here.
Is still alive.
How is she?
She's been asking for you, Valette.
Anise, while they have their moment, to the matter of my billet.
Not wasting any time, eh?
Not when it should be my own.
You served me faithfully. And given the bearded reptile buried somewhere beneath me, you have held up your end of the bargain. Consider yourself a free Sylvari.
How's it feel?
It feels good.
Me.
Oh, he's here. Master Tybalt. You found me.
No! Tybalt, no. Ah.
Medic, take her back to her godparents in Divinity's Reach. They'll want to make arrangements.
Thank you for breaking the silence, Captain. Now,
What just happened to my rock?
I hope you're ready to follow her into the Miss Valette.
Yes.
Countess, Valette helped when she didn't have to. And I'm not sure this is what Demi would have wanted.
She should stand trial. Past deeds. You should be given a chance to make up for them.
There's been too much death today. And I've recently had an opening on my payroll. She'll stay with me and serve her sentence as my ward.
Thank you for your mercy.
Hold that thought until you've served her for a while. You'll be begging for a cell in under a week.
Well, as a first step down this road, let me tell you, you should check Codicus's chambers. I think you might find more than a few things interesting there.
Go. Logan and I will take her to Divinity's Reach. Maybe one day she'll make up for her misdeeds and become better.
Like the Crichton spiderwort.
Commander, I'm impressed. You know your flora. That's the Queen's favorite flower, you know.
I'm aware.
I was going to leave, but I'm dying to see his room after the splendor that was his private dungeon.
You're leaving too, Logan? Right, let's take a look.
Oh, Minister Beetlestone, you did not disappoint. Why on Tyria do you think he has a painting of Captain Thackeray in here?
That's maybe because if he thought, you know what, we should probably never tell Logan about this.
Maybe not.
Agreed. That man's been through enough, and this would probably scar him worse than being stuffed in a blighting pod.
Right, so what do we have? We have a statue of a I don't know what it is.
Cardicus's questionable taste in art aside, I doubt this is what Valette was talking about.
No, that is true. That is true.
Odd, but probably not what we're looking for.
A surprisingly normal bed. And then there's the ceiling.
Oh no. He was really having a massive ego. Letter. Professor, you know, I guess we showed up at the Chantry of Seekers today, or knowing you maybe will. It's Demi. Her dear departed wife's cousin Lady Wee coaxed her from her comfortable lifestyle and spent the last 2 days interrogating her. Don't worry. She didn't have much actionable intel. It appears she bolted from the manor before she could gather enough evidence to pin anything overly treacherous on you. Still, you should expect the order to watch you more closely from now on. As for the leads they've got, I'll do what I can to make sure they result in dead ends. Emphasis on the dead part. I await your instruction on what should be done about Lady Wee.
Don't think that's it.
No. I know what's it. It's probably over there. It's the only thing with the with the name, so.
Nothing in that chest.
All right.
Something here.
It appears to be Cargo's journal. The more recent entries are nearly illegible. That fool Xera has been sneaking around behind my back, going after a long-lost unseen one. Worse yet, she says she's close to her goal. She learned that after Lazarus aspect were tainted so long ago, he was forced to split himself. This time into artifacts rather than living vessels. Apparently he learned that lesson the hard way. Xera has found 4 of 5 aspects. I cannot allow her to complete this ritual, nor will I allow this unseen one to disrupt my plans. Her efforts have been stalled. I swapped one of the aspects with the fake, and Xera doesn't suspect a thing. When the 5th aspect is found and she says the magic words, she's in for quite a surprise. Once she's revealed as a fraud, the more superstitions among us will come crawling back to me. Normally I'd simply destroy the original and be done, but I don't want that Musad essence near my home. So Xera is a raid boss if I'm not mistaken. And this basically tells us that she's been working on reviving that Musad Lazarus we have been encountering. But now we found out that she hasn't managed to, and even if she have all the things that she needs to revive him, she can't, because one of them is fake. Which brings us back to question.
What is it?
According to this note, it's one of Lazarus's aspects.
A what?
Without it, they could have never resurrected Lazarus. The real Lazarus. Cardicus wasn't kidding when he called him a false god when he showed up.
If he's an imposter, it would explain why we were able to see him. But who would pose as Lazarus?
Someone who wanted access to an unstable bloodstone and an instant army to unquestioningly do their bidding.
Deceptive, tactical, and powerful. Not the greatest combination.
I'll send this to Exemplar Calden with the Shining Blade to authenticate it. Make sure it's not just more propaganda. And then Marjorie. We should get her out of there.
I'll send word to her on my way to... well, wherever I go, I suppose.
So, no Dragon's Watch in your future?
Regretfully. I've been under someone's yoke for too long. It's high time I walk as my own Sylvari for a while.
Well, being in the guild doesn't mean... But I understand. Thanks for everything, Canuck. You've been a good friend.
Oh, don't start weeping about it. I'm sure our paths will cross again.
I've attained the awesome. All done.
And that's the end of that. Now we didn't see the aspect, it was not in here. So there's nothing around here, no. Leave. Then we'll do some map exploration then before we start next episode.